Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Anubis. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm pretty sure you have seen the title and you know what we're going to be talking about. I have done this in the past, just one video, but I just couldn't stop laughing and it got pretty ugly because of my ugly laugh. I'll try not to do that as much, but I can't make any promises. Also, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you like it, and if you're a returning subscriber, how have you been? I missed you. Now, without any more delay, let's just jump straight into it and see the first clip.
A 4-year-old in my class today was naming all the girls in class, and then she said my name, and I just tell her, I'm not a girl, don't include me. And then another 4-year-old whipped around, she's like, mixed kid is a people.
4-year-olds. Let me repeat that. 4-year-olds. What the fuck is being taught to these 4-year-olds? Isn't that the age when you learn the alphabets and fucking numbers? What the fuck is happening in schools these days? Oh my god, I've said this before, like, if you live in America and you want your kid to be good at studies, I would actually suggest you to go homeschooling. Do not send them to schools. Please, because they're just gonna be majors in gender politics, because that's all they're learning. They're not learning anything else. This is the reason why there are so many videos on the internet now where American kids are being asked, name one European country, and they say the one with the kangaroos. I'm not surprised. I used to laugh at that, but now I'm absolutely not surprised when kids are being taught the gender, genitalia, consent, whatever the fuck. 4-year-old kids, man. 4-year-old kids. I was eating sand when I was 4. Plus, who the fuck are these kids? Why do they have so much sass? I guess kids are different now.
And another 4-year-old at a different table looks at her and goes, they're a they.
Why are they so sassy? Why are these kids so fucking sassy? They doesn't seem to be an information that I would be interested in, but clearly you think your 4-year-olds should know about it, so yeah, good job. Homeschool your kids, please.
Made my non-binary teacher heart very happy today.
I have a serious fucking question, okay?
All
what
right.
about this outfit and this person screams woman? How do I keep getting this gender?
That's intense. Okay. First of all, what are they trying to say? Are they trying to say that they are not a woman but are a dude? Or is it that they're not a woman but identify as a cake, a ghost, or whatever it is in between? Like, what are they trying to say here? Because if they have a problem with people assuming their gender and calling them a woman, I don't think assuming that they're a dude is gonna be any better, because that would still be assuming their gender. But also, why do you get so worked up by that? I've said it in the past, I'll say it again. Every single time when I've been on a call with someone that don't know me, they've always addressed me as a woman. Like, they've always called me ma'am. It leads up to pretty awkward meetings because they're expecting a woman and I walk in, but hey, what can you do? Just close your eyes and listen to me and let me know if I do really sound that feminine. And even if I do, I don't give a fuck about that. My gender is not what defines me. There are other things to me that I want to be remembered as part of me. If I was a good son, if I was a good friend, if I was a good brother, if I'm a good dad to my babies here. Those are the things that I would want people to remember about me, and not just what's between my legs. Look, I get it. Gender, I don't know why, but gender is super important to you. But if a random stranger down the road just calls you something else, don't fucking lose sleep over it. You're not gonna see that person ever again. Why do you wanna be miserable because some random person just misgendered you? It's nothing against you not feeling comfortable about a certain gender. It's more about just move on, just let it go. The thing is, people in the world don't usually care. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm not saying people don't care about you or them. I'm just saying people usually don't care. I'll give you an example. If this person and I were standing in a long queue and I asked them that, can I please go ahead of them because I have someone in the hospital that I need to go visit, they would give me an excuse which is on the same urgency level, because they don't care who's in the hospital and who I want to visit. The people that you care most about are the people close to you, and if the people close to you identify you as the way you want to be identified, then that's more than enough. Why would a random stranger's perception of you change anything? You're not gonna see them again. This is not, I'm not saying that this is stupid or whatever. I get it. Your gender is way too important to you. I don't get that, but I still respect your feelings. Just try to be happy. That's all I'm saying. I identify as a dude. I still don't expect people to know that I am a dude. If I identified as a cake or a ghost, then obviously I don't expect anyone to understand that or know that without me telling them. I mean, like, if you identify as a cake, then I want you walking down the road covered in whipped cream. So I can look at you and be like, okay, yeah, that's a cake walking down the road. Otherwise, how the fuck am I supposed to know that you identify as a cake? Sometimes I feel that people in the world just get up in the morning to get offended. Previously, it was that they don't want to go with the pronouns he and she, so they went with, oh, you know what, my pronoun is they. People started doing that. Now I'm at a point where I actually address everyone as they them. So then people were not happy about that because there was no reason for them to get offended. So they just fucking get up in the morning and started identifying as inanimate objects, and then started getting offended when people did not know that. I mean, what do you expect? They have Jedi powers or something that they would know that you fucking identify as a frog? Normally people are not gonna assume that you're a frog or a wolf or a ghost or a cake. That's not something people think about the first time they see another person. You know, I'm sure this person is a nice person, but at this moment, all I can think is that the only thing that is to them is their gender. There is nothing more to it.
I usually love my job, but lately, the one driver that doesn't listen just constantly misgenders me. I usually love my job. I love working with these kids. I love doing it. There's only 20 more days left in the school year. I'm tired of getting misgendered and ignored all the time by her. She doesn't listen. I correct her all the time, and she doesn't listen.
Okay, see what I mean? This person is literally crying their eyes out because some driver in the school misgendered them. How miserable does your life have to be that someone misgendering you literally causes a nervous breakdown? This is the exact same thing I just talked about. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I'm also gonna do the same. Every time someone's on the call and they call me ma'am, I'm just gonna sit in a fucking corner, take out my phone, record a TikTok crying about it. There's just 20 days left in the school year. Fuck her. I mean, don't literally fuck her. Just, you know what I mean, okay? This just makes me sad. This person is legitimately upset and having a breakdown because some driver misgendered them.
I have a really proud moment that I want to share. So I'm a long distance parent, and I get to typically talk to my kiddo through FaceTime. And we've been working on my pronouns for probably about a year now. We talk about pronouns, we talk about you know, what her pronouns are, what daddy's pronouns are, what mommy's pronouns are, what other people's pronouns are, and we just like really work through it. I always just gently remind her and say, hey baby, what are mommy's pronouns? And she's so funny because she's always like, they, them.
She's a long distance parent. She talks to they're a long distance parent. They talk to their kids over FaceTime, and that's what you talk about? I'm not surprised your kid goes, they, them, because that kid wants to talk to her mom. Be her mother first. You don't live with your kid. Your kid's growing up without her mom being around, and your priority is to talk about pronouns? Wow. I'm genuinely speechless. A long distance parent talks to their kids over FaceTime, and what's the conversation that they want to have and they deem important? It's pronouns. Mommy's pronouns and the kid's pronouns. How long do you think it's gonna take for your kid to just stop talking to you? Because all mommy talks about is pronouns. It's gonna happen pretty soon, trust me. Let them be kids first. Especially a kid who is not growing up with one of the parent around.
She knows. This really sweet thing happened where she was going to tell her dad something and used my pronouns correctly without me needing to remind her. Like, did it all by herself. And I just, my heart was so full. It felt like my child actually saw me for just that moment.
You're her mom. Your child sees you as their mom. You stay away from your kid, for fuck's sake. Look, I genuinely pray you and your daughter don't grow apart. I genuinely do. You seem to be a nice person.
I got misgendered by a random ass little kid today while I was just waiting for my partner to get out of the bathroom, and all I have to say is, at least I don't have a bedtime of 8:30. Also, like, if somehow the universe fucks me over, and the parent of this child miraculously ends up seeing this, do fucking better raising your kid. Maybe teach your kid that going up to some random ass adult and saying, "You can go to the ladies' room, it's right over there," is not okay.
It's a kid, okay? I'm sorry to let you know, it's a kid. Children make mistakes. And you're salty that a kid walked up to you and misgendered you. Like, how fucking miserable is your life? You know what, parents? Don't teach your kids whatever they are asking you to teach them. Just teach them not to talk to people at all. Just teach them to talk to people that they know. So your kid doesn't take bullshit from some random person because they're salty that a fucking 5-year-old misgendered them. So just keep your kids with you at all times. Just make sure that your kids talk to people that they're close to and not some random person that would make a TikTok about it later. Alright? Just teach your kids to not talk to anybody but the people that you and that child trusts. It's also a good safety thing because then your kid would not talk to people that may have malicious intent. Do you even fucking know that child's mother? Do you know what she's going through? What if she has fucking 3 jobs just to put food on the table? You just calling her out and telling her that she's a bad mother while she might be working like 3 fucking jobs just to feed her kids and to give them everything that she can? Shame on you, man. How the fuck can you call out a mother like when you have no fucking idea what she's going through in her life? How is it okay for you to call out that mother? We've just lost our humanity. We're just so fucking narcissistic at this point that the only thing we can think about is ourselves. But yeah, whatever the fuck your name is, you don't know that woman. You don't know what she's going through. You have no fucking right to tell her if she's a good mother or not and if she can do better or not. Because you don't know what she is going through to raise that child. This is the reason why people just don't give a fuck anymore. I've said it before. Some random stranger is not gonna care about that. They have enough problems in their life to care about. If you don't like that, just fucking ignore that person. Someone misgenders you, just walk away. Okay? That person is fucking uneducated, uncivilized, or whatever the fuck you think they are. Just walk away. Also, this identification thing has just become a thing for the last like couple of years. For thousands and thousands of years, people have been relying on visual cues to identify certain aspects of someone's personality, one being gender. Now you can just fucking get up in the morning and be like, oh, you know what? I don't think I'm this gender, and you want the entire world to just fucking adapt it at the drop of a dime. Just give people some time, okay? I needed some time for they, them. Now I do it for everybody. Now some people get mad because I say they, them because they want to be identified as he, she. Well, you can't win here. Thing is, by some magical spell, you are able to fucking learn and identify all the hundreds of pronouns that are going by and all the hundreds of things people identify as. I can assure you that they would come up with other things that they can get offended by. Because that's all it is. They're just snowflakes, man. That's why they just get up in the morning to be mad at the world. I actually thought that this video would be like the last one where I would laugh about it, but nah, man, this is getting weirder and weirder. So yeah, if you're close friends and the people you meet and greet every single day, they're the ones who are misgendering you, yeah, correct them. Tell them what preferred pronouns you use or whatever. What are your pronouns? Not even preferred. What are your pronouns and what do you identify as? If you're a cake, you're a ghost, you're a frog, you're a blob, whatever it is, let them know. And that is the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, then also I hope I'll see you in the next video. That's it from me. Love you all, guys. Bye-bye.